Now, the Salt March and the Civil Disobedient Movement, we will be reading about it. What is it? So, Mahatma Gandhi thought कि भाई ऐसे तो काम नहीं चलेगा, है ना? बहुत सारे लोगों को, पूरे सेक्शन को, सोसाइटी को एक साथ लेकर आना पड़ेगा, तभी वी विल बी एबल टू कंडक्ट द मूवमेंट सक्सेसफुली. वॉट एवर मूवमेंट वी कंडक्ट, वी विल बी एबल टू conduct it successfully when everybody will be taking part in it, right? So Mahatma Gandhi chose salt as the powerful symbol or medium that could unite the nation. Why he thought that? As it is consumed by all the sections of the society. So you all know that whatever we cook, almost in everything in our daily food, we have to add salt, right? So everybody eats salt, whether the person is Hindu, Muslim, Dalit, because the society was divided, right? Brahmin, everybody used to eat salt, है ना? Whether he is a worker or a businessman, everybody used to eat salt. So Mahatma Gandhi thought that salt will be the most powerful medium to unite the nation, okay? Because everybody consumes it. So Mahatma Gandhi on 31st January 1930, he sent a letter to Viceroy Irwin. I told you Viceroy was Irwin, stating 11 demands. इसको बहुत famously 11 point demands of Gandhi भी बोला जाता है. So he has given Irwin, he has actually written a letter to Irwin asking for 11 demands. Okay. So among the demands, the most stirring of all was the demand to abolish the salt tax, which is consumed by the rich and the poor. So उनकी जो 11 demands थे, उसमें one of the demand was that you have to abolish the salt tax, right? See, salt is something which we eat every day. Now, Gandhi was simply saying that you should not impose tax on salt, because salt is something which we eat every day. Second, they were making salt in India only, right? And then also they were taking tax from Indians. And then third thing is, Indians were not allowed to, produce salt. Indians were not at all allowed. Okay? So there were many things. So this was the thing. Mahatma Gandhi said कि भाई you should abolish salt tax. The demands needs to be fulfilled by 11th of March, or else Congress would start a civil disobedience campaign. So when is he writing the letter? On 31st of January. He said you fulfill my demands by 11th of March. More than a month he has given, है ना? Otherwise we will do what we will do? Civil disobedience campaign. We call it in Hindi Savinay Avagya Andolan. Okay. So Gandhi ji, what he did, he started a salt march. Okay. The famous salt or Dandi march began by Mahatma Gandhi, accompanied by 78 of his trusted volunteers. How many people? 78 of his trusted volunteers when he began on March 12, 1930. क्योंकि इरविन ने उनकी बात मानी नहीं, तो 11th मार्च तक का ही गांधी जी ने टाइम दिया था. 12th मार्च को गांधी जी हैज स्टार्टेड दांडी मार्च. दांडी इज अ प्लेस इन गुजरात, है ना? तो गुजरात में कोस्ट लाइन है, समुद्र है, वहाँ पे समुद्र के किनारे पे नमक बनता है, समुद्र के पानी से ही नमक बनता है ना. सो गांधी जी ने दांडी मार्च स्टार्ट किया ऑन 12th मार्च 1930 along with his 78 followers. The march was over 240 miles from Gandhiji's ashram in Sabarmati to the Gujarati coastal town of Dandi. तो ये कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ? From Gandhiji's ashram in Sabarmati. साबरमती में गांधी जी का आश्रम था, वहाँ से ये स्टार्ट हुआ, and it ended in the coastal town of Dandi. That is why we call it Dandi March. Okay. Now these volunteers walked for 24 days. 24 days लगे उनको वहाँ तक पहुँचने में. About 10 miles a day. तो 10 miles करीबन एक दिन में वो चलते थे. Then they used to rest and next day again they used to start. So they took 24 days in completing this journey. On 6th of April 1930, they reached there. So Gandhiji reached Dandi, a village in Gujarat, and broke the salt law by boiling water and manufacturing salt. गांधी जी ने क्या किया? वहाँ पर जाकर नमक बनाया and they broke this salt law. क्या था salt law? That Indians cannot produce salt. Only Britishers, उन्हीं की monopoly थी उस पर, they could only produce. So गांधी जी broke that law. यही था ना civil disobedience. Thus it began the civil disobedience movement. ठीक है, इससे किस चीज की स्टार्ट हुई? सिविल डिसोबीडियंस मूवमेंट. नॉन कोऑपरेशन में क्या था? that you boycott foreign goods, schools, colleges, universities, courts, etc. सिविल डिसोबीडियंस में क्या है, दैट यू विल बी ब्रेकिंग द लॉज नाउ, राइट. सो सिविल डिसोबीडियंस इज स्लाइटली डिफरेंट फ्रॉम नॉन कोऑपरेशन. ओके, नाउ वी विल हैव टू ब्रेक द लॉज. Okay, so this is the picture of salt march. Here Gandhiji is picking up salt, right, and breaking the law. Civil disobedience movement, it was different from non-cooperation movement, as I told you, as people were now asked not to only refuse cooperation with the British as they had done in the year 1921-22, but also to break colonial laws. Okay, so अगर एग्जाम में ऐसा क्वेश्चन आता है कि भाई how come civil disobedience movement is different from non-cooperation, so you will have to write that they not only have to refuse for cooperation with the British, but they have to also now break the colonial laws which were made by British. Okay, boycott of foreign goods as it is, non-payment of taxes, breaking forest laws were its main features, right. इसके main features क्या थे civil disobedience के, that you have to boycott foreign goods, that's for sure. You don't have to pay the taxes now, you don't have to pay the tax anymore. Then you have to break forest laws. Last year in grade 9 you have read that Britishers has reserved some areas, some forests, they have protected some forests that now tribal people or villagers cannot enter these villages, right, these forests. Why? Because Britishers wanted to save all the wood for their own purpose, right, for sleepers, for their Royal Navy, right. So now Gandhiji said now you have to break forest laws also, which means those people, the villagers or the tribals, they could enter those reserved forests to cut the wood and to take their animals along with them for grazing purpose. Okay. The movement spread across the world and salt law was broken in different parts of the country. So बहुत जल्दी ये न्यूज़ सब जगह फैल गई कि भाई अब गांधी जी has started civil disobedience movement. So everybody, everywhere, wherever the salt was produced, people broke this law, salt law. As the movement spread, foreign cloth was boycotted, peasants refused to pay revenue, and in many places forest laws was violated. Forest law was violated means tribals and villages, they entered the forests and broke the law. Okay. In April 1930, Abdul Ghaffar Khan, a devout disciple of Mahatma Gandhi, was arrested. Now people were breaking salt laws everywhere, they were breaking other laws also. So Britishers got also frustrated, right, or I should say that they were they wanted to retaliate, they wanted to suppress, right, the people. So they got actually scared, I should rather say scared. So they have arrested Abdul Ghaffar Khan in Peshawar. So he was giving a speech against Britishers. Okay, so Britishers arrested him. Now this has made people very angry. So people got really angry. Angry crowds demonstrated in the streets of Peshawar. अब जो लोग थे उन्होंने फिर protest करना शुरू कर दिया. बहुत गुस्सा भर गया लोगों में. A month later, when Mahatma Gandhi himself was arrested, industrial workers in Sholapur attacked police posts. अब थोड़े दिनों के बाद Britishers were very frightened, right? They got scared कि अब ये जो है क्रांति फैलती जा रही है ना. तो what do? They have arrested Mahatma Gandhi himself, right? कि अब महात्मा गांधी को अरेस्ट कर लो, यही लीडर हैं, सबको भड़काते हैं, यही है. उनको ऐसा लग रहा था Britishers को, तो महात्मा गांधी को अरेस्ट कर लिया. So people have done a lot of protest. तो उन्होंने क्या किया, पुलिस थानों में आग लगा दी, म्यूनिसिपल बिल्डिंग्स में आग लगा दी, लॉ कोर्ट्स, रेलवे स्टेशंस, ऑल स्ट्रक्चर्स बेसिकली दैट सिंबलाइज्ड ब्रिटिश रूल, है ना. तो ये सारे गवर्नमेंट की बिल्डिंग्स थे. रेलवेज कौन लाया, ब्रिटिशर्स ही लाए थे. म्यूनिसिपल बिल्डिंग्स कौन बैठते थे वहाँ, ब्रिटिश ऑफिसर्स बैठते थे ज़्यादातर. अच्छा, जज कौन होते थे, सारे ब्रिटिशर्स ही थे, इंडियन तो एक भी जज नहीं था. तो इन सब बिल्डिंग्स पे लोगों ने क्या किया, आग लगा दी, अटैक कर दिया. The British government followed a policy of brutal repression. Now British government retaliated. उन्होंने क्या किया, बहुत brutally इन सारे revolts को, इन सब चीज़ों को suppress किया. By witnessing the horrific situation, Mahatma Gandhi decided to call off the movement. अब again बहुत सारा क्या हो गया, violence हो गया. So finally Mahatma Gandhi decided to call off the movement. उन्होंने क्या किया, civil disobedience movement को खत्म कर दिया.